If you've been wondering what my favorite characters are since I've been back on Dokkan Battle, then we're going to answer that for today. I'm going to show you guys some of my favorites. It's going to be a top 10. For the most part, it's not really going to be in any sort of order except for the top one. But that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. The like goal for this one is going to be 1,500. Hopefully we hit that for today's video. We've been doing an amazing job on the goals lately, so I really appreciate it. And stay tuned because we'll have some other awesome content that I've been promising you guys over the next couple of days. So, that being said, we have Gogeta here on the screen here. I love this guy. This guy, so this guy holds a special place in my heart because if you were around for my 5th year summons, the very first summon of that video, I got 2 copies. It was insane. That was easily one of my favorite Dokkan videos ever as somebody that produced content on this game for nearly 6 years. I was so amazingly hyped. So coming back and seeing that he has an EZA has been so awesome, and he's really freaking good basically everywhere that I've taken him except for Red Zone Broly because I'm too scared to take him there because he can't dodge. But anyway, I love this guy. So shout out if you're a Gogeta fan. I love this guy. I will throw a slight bone to Vegito. I like Vegito too, but it just doesn't hold the same pop to me because the Gogeta has like really fond memories. I didn't have a bad time summoning this guy, and obviously he's really strong too, equivalent to Gogeta. But the Gogeta just holds the spot. So this is more of an honorable mention. So let's move on to our next one. Dude, I really wish I was playing when these guys released, dude. I would have been so hyped for this. So these guys are so awesome to me. I really love them, and also I'll throw a bone to their counterpart as well, like I did for the other one. I really like the God counterpart too. My only thing with the gods is I don't really like using them a ton because they sell for me on content. They get me beaten because I don't have a dupe. I love this character so far with the one dupe that they have. I love the new gen of characters in the last couple of years where they're just getting so much key on all these LRs. They're getting plus key on all the orbs they're getting and blah blah blah. And I really love this character when he transforms. The damage cut is awesome, and I also love the ability that this character and its counterpart have where they are nullifying actions. That's such an insane thing to me because when I stopped playing, I don't think there was a single character in the game that was doing that. So it's a crazy mechanic that I absolutely adore. This character sometimes sells for me or they don't perform great if I don't get enough orbs, but it is what it is. I love them so much. Let's move to the next one. I kind of feel like if you've seen the videos, you see the characters I'm primarily using, and these are the characters so far. Anyway, I'll just say this dude is so awesome. So this guy, last time I was playing, was really freaking good, but he had problems. It was kind of hard to use him sometimes. I believe he needs a Namekian ally. I think that's been amended to where he could be like with a bond of master and disciple ally, right? Anyway, so he wasn't working too great. Well, he was working, but his best ally was like that AGL Nail. Well, Piccolo fused with Nail, wherever it's at. I'm not going to go through those links, but you know what I'm talking about. So it was kind of hard to use him, but he was so good. Back then, though, the primary content was like the Legendary Goku event, so it was insane to use this guy there because he would just run it over. He would run over SBR, although I will say it was kind of tricky sometimes because in SBR, you can't really stack all that great, and that's mostly what we had back then. We had a little bit of Infinite Dragon Ball, but we didn't have Red Zone and stuff. That was slightly before that stuff came out. So anyway, absolutely amazing to use this guy again, and his Scouter effect is amazing. It saved me so many times. It's one of the best abilities in the game still, and it's just crazy having that knowledge, right? So this guy's an absolute wall, and I'm gonna just not even gonna do a cut. We're gonna move over to the next one. Piccolo here. Dude, what the hell is this guy? This guy is something else, dude. Like, he is so impressive. This guy is something else. I can't stress enough how awesome I think this guy is. For one, his design is amazing. I absolutely love having this guy just be a complete wall, and then also little things like giving allies key and stuff like that. It's so amazing to me. This guy guarding those hits and blocking those hits, whatever he's doing, just eating everything. Amazing. And then also, they turn it up a notch and let this guy go freaking orange, unlike Gohan, which we'll talk about in this list, funny enough. Anyway, they let this boy go orange, and when he goes orange, he gets the giant form stuff, and he's insane. This guy throws like 8 supers in a turn, bro, while taking no damage. easily one of the best characters I think in the game, and also one of the, and that's for the record, I can see that he's insanely strong, and being somebody that's been out of the meta for a couple of years, I know this guy's insane because he's just dumb. He just hard carries everywhere you take him to. Super duper crazy character. All right, let's move to the next one. So this is fun. I actually don't like this character too much. Not this character, but I freaking love Vegito Blue. So you gotta put up with it. You gotta put up with it because it's like, you gotta use Goku Vegeta for so long, but like Vegito is insane. So I don't, the reason I don't care about them too much is I'm not a huge fan of the slot-based requirements on effects that characters have nowadays. That wasn't really a thing back when I used to play a ton. There were some characters, but it wasn't really prevalent, and I'm seeing that it's very prevalent nowadays. I'm not a huge fan of that. It's just I'm an old man. I'm stuck in my old ways type deal. I'll get over that eventually. But my real gripe with them is I hate their transformation condition. It just seems like it takes so long, and then people will say, oh, you can float them off, and then they'll transform faster. I don't want to do that because that sounds counterintuitive when they want to be in the front spot so they can get stacks and they can dodge a billion times. But don't worry, when that one time they don't dodge, they're gonna sell. But that's just a character specific thing. RNG, it's not a character specific thing, excuse me. It's RNG, happens to every character. If they don't get the dodge, you lose, whatever. But still, I don't love it. I don't love it. Like I said, I'm just stuck in my ways. It's gonna take a little bit, but I absolutely love Vegito Blue. That guy throwing off like 8 supers is like, bro, what the hell is this? Or 8 additional, not all supers. But he just, I don't know how many it was, but I used him the other day and I was like, bro, what the hell? This is the boy they're saying isn't that good? Like, Vegito is insane. So, absolutely love using him. And also, they're my favorite leader in the game. I think, and this is another thing, it's kind of like you can't put too much stock in me making sweeping statements because I'm new, right? Not really, but I'm returning. So like, I don't really know the meta, but let me know. This is definitely gotta be one of the best leader skills in the entire game. It feels like it's the best one, period. So let me know for sure what you guys think about that overall. I'm 5 characters in, right? I did a couple honorable mentions, so I'm not sure if I'm further. We're gonna operate like I'm 5 in. Anyway, and now's the perfect time, by the way, guys, hit that thumbs up. Remember, help us hit our like goal, 1,500. I appreciate you big time. Next up, speaking of big time, this guy got an insane easy A. It's really cool seeing it in real time because I tried to use him a little bit before it, and I was like, nah, he ain't hitting the same. Because when I left, him and Trunks were super duper good. But the easy A they gave this guy is madness. I've seen a couple other easy A's pop up. Like I said, Trunks is really good. Also, the Gohan popped up. I haven't used the Gohan yet, but he seems like he's pretty solid too. But this guy seems like he's on another level to me. Like, in my mind, this guy seems ridiculous, dude. So I absolutely adore this character. The main issue with this guy is he couldn't take a hit, but he would do crazy damage. But now he actually can take a hit in those later states. So huge shout out to him. He is a crazy wall. You may notice Tech Zamasu hasn't been on my list. Tech Zamasu is next up. I gotta find him wherever he is. Anyway, speaking of crazy walls, this man is ridiculous. He's like on another level. So I don't love Goku and Vegeta. I think Zamasu's a better character, but the problem with that is that you're equating Goku and Vegeta to Zamasu. You're not going Vegito to Zamasu. You gotta play so much as Goku and Vegeta, you gotta throw them in the mix, right? Zamasu is ridiculous. Even without using infinite, I actually don't go infinite very often, but when he does go infinite, it's insane. Also, just simply having this in the game is so damn cool. Having domains, I'm going to call them battlefield effects. That's what I'm familiar with them as from a different game. Having the battlefield effects in is awesome. It's awesome seeing the birth of a new mechanic. Just for the record, so amazing. I love this so much. So this is, look at that screen. Oh my God. Look, I love this guy too. Absolute wall, but even if you don't have to go there. So like, my point is, I think this guy is like easily one of the best characters in the game too. I think he's better as a whole than the other character, but I think, personally, what do you guys think about this? Personally, I think Vegito Blue is better. But, that's not fair because you play as Goku Vegeta most of the time. So anyway, that is 7, right? 7? All right. Let's move on to another one of my big time favorites, and it is none other than another character that didn't have an easy A when I left, but I came back to an easy A. This guy slaps. What is this guy? This guy is cracked. He is so damn good. He just does so much damage. He's always critting on everything. This guy is ridiculous. What is this guy's easy A? Bro, he's another character that was just good when I left. Like he was probably like top 10, maybe in that area. Well, probably for sure after the release of the 5th year character where he started linking. But anyway, this dude is cracked. Like if we do a non-LR list, I'm pretty sure this guy's like top 5 probably. Like and again, can't put too much stock in me making sweeping statements like that. Just been out the game for too long, but his easy A seems so ridiculous. And you know, one thing I've noticed is I have been trying to funnel my way through to use certain characters, and I've noticed a clear and very, very clear wall that some of these characters are hitting, where I'm looking at their data and their kits and stuff for the last couple of years of easy A's, like a character that got an easy A in 2021 or 2022, more so like early 2022, but those characters just don't compare to the characters getting easy A's in 2023. The power creep is ridiculous. So if you got a recent easy A, like Piccolo got one this year, I believe. I talked about Piccolo already. 17. There's LRs that have gotten them too that I haven't really got a chance to really use too much. Like Baby, who I am assuming is great because his easy A looks amazing. This guy got one, I believe, this year too, and he is absolutely insane. Absolutely love him. So next up on my list, so we got a couple characters that are kinda where's he? I gotta pull this one up. Hold on. Dude, I absolutely freaking hate this guy. Hate him. Hate him. Hate him. Hate him. Hate. You thought I was gonna say love. Hell no. Get him out of here. This guy sold, dude, what was it? I don't remember. He had a chance to stun and a chance to guard. They're both 50% chances in a video I did, and he didn't get either. And it's not like he couldn't stun because the boss couldn't be stunned. No. He just didn't get either. Hate him. Hate him. Hate him. Love him, though. This guy's cracked. I love this guy. He was good when I left, too. This guy is awesome, dude. Awesome character. I really love the buffs that he got on his easy A. So if you're noticed in this video, I've been highlighting a lot of either new, it's been all like new characters or easy A's. Well, I guess you can't really say new because it's not really new anymore. Like Piccolo's almost a year old, for example, right? It's almost December again. So anyway, more so easy A. Well, they're new for me. That's the most important thing. They're new for me. And so my reaction to these characters is going to be different than yours if you've been playing all along, because you're familiar with these characters. You've seen the birth of other characters that are probably better, do the same things that are better, but whatever. But to me, some of these characters are awesome. I love this guy, and what I just said is extremely important and relevant for my next character. Next character is number 1. This is number 1, right? And before DFree can't count. It's really that I'm not keeping track and I'm doing this on the fly. I didn't make a list like I should have. Beast Gohan. He's not Beast. It pains me to say it. I'll never admit this again in a video. He's not Beast. He ain't Beast. He isn't Beast. He's not even Least. He's just not Beast. He's just Ultimate. He's not Least. Do not call him Least in front of me. Look at that screen, by the way. That art is so good. He's not Least. He's Beast. This is easily one of the most controversial characters in the entire game. And you know how controversial this guy is? I stopped talking about Dokkan entirely for like a couple years on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it. And when you stop talking about something, your feed stops including those things, basically. You stop interacting on those posts. It stops doing that, and it caters it to more what you are talking about. And that still bled through on my timeline. The dissatisfaction with this guy still bled through the algorithm. It transcended all algorithms to let me know how upset people were with this guy. But to me, I understand that, right? I do. I wholeheartedly understand it. But to me, he is just the coolest thing ever, bro. Oh, you see my layout, right? You see the Gohan and Krillin. Those are my guys right there. They're my 2 favorite characters in the series. And obviously, I am waiting for the real Beast That art is so good. The real Beast Gohan. But to me, man, this guy he's peak. He's so good. If I was summoning for this, it would have been one of those situations, because especially back then when everyone was still mad about it, it would have been one of those situations where literally everybody is pissed off and I'm popping up hyped as hell. and I would have got so many dislikes on that video because people wouldn't have been able to contain themselves with their hatred. They would not have been able to. I've had that happen before. And I love this guy. I love him. I haven't even said anything about what he does. I love pretty much everything in his kit. I don't really love, I think he has a couple turns on his, is his guard for 1 turn? I have to confirm. I have to go, I'm not gonna do it. I think it's 1 turn. Anyway, I love this guy. I love having him bounce back supers. That's one of my favorite things in his kit. I love him. And I love seeing Beast go on. It sucks I can't interact with Beast, but seeing him do that special beam, oh my God, I popped. The first time I saw that, bro, I was like, man. So I really want to specify, this is my favorite characters. It's not a best list. These are my favorite characters in my return. There are a lot of characters I need to easy I want to get around to. Like Easy A, LR Krillin, I want to do that, but I got really close. Let me show you something. Let me just say this. I got super duper freaking close, and I was doing all of them. And I'm like, all right, cool, I have 1 more to do. And that last one was Vegeta. And I was like, okay, yeah, how do I easy A Vegeta? I look it up, and it's like, bro, you got to easy A 10 other characters. I'm like, God damn it! And that was before the celebration started. And since the celebration started, I've been really swamped with that, with doing the celebration content, red zones, and summons, and all this other stuff, link leveling on a bunch of characters. And so I haven't got around to it, but there's so many characters I want to revisit. So I want to take some notes from you guys. Who are some characters that are your favorite? Let me know in the game. I hope you guys enjoyed this, had fun with me. I'll see you all in the next one. Like Gold 1500. Peace.